short on options on what to use to try and save the team from the combo because there's the Gatotkacha, the empowered chain, the amount of engage coming in from Bhutan is insane right now.
It's like
with
our
the blazing duet.
hashtag unity in diversity.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Super unique here, and I wonder where this Gatot gonna go. Is it gonna be XP lane definitely, or maybe?
I think so.
Because like the Avatar Guardian is gonna be useful on the team fight if like Bangladesh going together.
I don't agree with that one. I mean, like the 5 heroes that is going out together, but Masha as the last thing. So, who is the roamer? Is it gonna be roamer Masha?
I believe so. I think that makes the most sense here.
Yeah, I do agree it is.
But facing Julian,
so it's gonna
be kind of hard game.
I think initially it's going to be a bit difficult for Julian. It always is against a roaming Masha. If she gets into the jungle, that's a bit of a problem. But we've seen a lot of teams counter it by just waiting in the jungle with 5 people. Masha comes in, free kill, free first blood. So we'll see if that happens in game number 2 because you know, the longer this game goes, the higher the stakes are gonna be.
It is. And I wonder what will happen to the Digi later on because this Masha, even though there is a roamer, the Thunderclap still gonna be a huge problem. But what? We will just jump right now to the land of Dawn to witness the second game. Unity in Diversity here. Bali 14th World Esports Championship 2022. Still with me, Iesf, Kolias, and also Arashi to be the casters of today's match.
Yes. Because look, like we mentioned before, Masha is trying to do more aggressive game through disturbing one last sex on the jungle. And Ryus is trying to cover him.
He's getting a bit of a tough time here. He's getting chunked by the Masha. Again and again, he's forced to back away. That's going to delay the farming pattern for quite a bit. And to make things worse, Hercules is actually able to escape as well.
Breakable.
Here we go. That's a taunt. That will be the Masha escaping with his life. Wow.
Yeah, almost get caught here, but we are seeing actually this Digi just like being a monster, giving so much damage, especially with the Magic Warship. Look at the damage. I mean, like to the minion, even it's like 500 with 1 alarm bomb. Imagine if they can try to stack it with 3 alarm bomb at the same time. But in the top lane, we are seeing as well that Gatotkacha is having a hard time facing this Esmeralda that is just like dancing around. Ooh. And this Paras will just try so hard to finish this Gatot, but with that movement that is coming from Dando, I think they are gonna be able, not gonna be able to survive, but also the exchange is coming really good actually for Bhutan.
1 XP lane to 1 jungle, and I think it's gonna be more benefit to Bhutan, right? On the early game, because the jungler needs the stack of the jungle, and then look, the turtle is going up on the line of Dawn.
And especially because Bharat is a strong jungler and he has the advantage here against the Julian. So him falling down early in this game, that's definitely not the result that Bangladesh was looking for that dive. And now you can see Bhutan making quick moves towards the turtle. Level 4 is coming in for these players and that will be the beginning of the insane combo gameplay from the side of Bhutan.
Yep. And it's alarm. I mean, like, okay. A little bit pause here, but right now, Bhutan side is going for objective game, which is gonna be very nice for them with the lineup that they're having. I mean, the early game, they really
build, right?
On the late game, Julian is not very strong.
Right. But I wonder about the Gatotkacha. Do Gatotkacha still like before playing with the
single target?
I mean, like with the damage that can be given with the concentrate energy and everything, it still deals a lot of damage, right?
Depends on the item builds, I think, and the situation. Who is he targeting? If he's going on the Barats, that's not a lot of damage at all. If he gets it on the Lunox, on the Clint, that will be value indeed. For Bangladesh though, they can try and offer a split push, of course, with Esmeralda or the Masha. But now Masha will be the main target here with the enhanced chain, and he will be able to escape blowing that sprint. No problem whatsoever.
We didn't see it. Because 4-man heroes, even the battling is already used. It's a good chance to Bangladesh to get, like, for example, the next objective to counter it back, because like Bhutan is trying to do the pick out playstyle.
Bangladesh is still waiting for an opportunity here, and for the most part, they're just sticking with 3 members in this early stage of the game. The Barats is just going to be too tanky, doing too much damage. Bhutan needs to wait for that late game scenario. When it comes to skirmishes, Bangladesh with the burst from the Lunox can deal with these tanky members.
Yep. Oh, but that one is quite a very, very good movement coming from Hughes here to ignore all of the movement coming from Bangladesh. Not a really good situation here right now from Bangladesh. They need to re-engage and wait for the next ultimate to be ready, but look at this one. Actually, Hughes focusing on this Masha, and this Masha will be done, I think, in the hands of Julian. What a really nice catch coming from Bhutan. The chain connect, but they won't force the war again.
It's way too much damage taken by the Masha. But at this point, it's still okay because it's still the roamer getting taken, right? He's still fulfilling his condition of pressuring the opponents, but whoa, I think the purple buff just got stolen by the Julian on the side of Bhutan. This is that dive we saw earlier, and as you can see, it's just one tower shot too many, not ideal for the side of Bangladesh.
And now Masha is got it targeted again, and even the Hughes trying to do the perfect match from, but Iesf battling is pop up. Even the time journey is trying to help the Atlas, and Atlas is taken down. So Hercules trying to aim the ZXCR, but he still survived.
He still survived, and the Blazing Duet actually giving quite a huge damage. But look at this one, actually the turtle to be taken inside in the hand of Bangladesh. Right now, Bangladesh have the opportunity to get something, but look at that Gatot Kacha actually. A really good movement coming from this Gatot Kacha. Tried to cut the minion wave, but in the bottom lane we are saying that actually the alarm bomb, this is not in a really good situation, but on the other hand they are exchanging it with a very expensive gold laner. Not only the gold laner, because actually the jungler will be the target, and Bhutan get 2 kills. That is really matter right now, and Hercules won't be a Hercules for too long, because one last second will take him down with the Maniac in the hand of this Julian.
Looking for the Savage item because Wizard is run away, because he cannot do the sustainable damage versus against 4 heroes. And look at the item, Genius 1 is already secured by 1 for 6, and here is the team fight, Arashi.
It was so unfortunate because we talked again about Bangladesh and their reliance on that backline member. The Clint was taken out in the beginning of the whole engagement, and they continued fighting. Eventually, the damage coming in from the Julian was just a bit too much, and they fall one by one. A bit of miscommunication, but just out of nowhere, a shutdown coming in. Pause has been requested though.
Yep. I mean, like, look at that one. Actually, the shutdown will give quite a huge money to the side of
to try and make outplays happen. But again, with Bhutan having the Diggy and so much engaged, inevitably someone's gonna get caught. It's about Bangladesh picking who can take the brunt of the damage. And here we did see that the purple buff actually gets stolen back, I think, by the Barrage on X-Win. So that's a great victory, small victory for Bangladesh, and they still have the pressure in this early game.
And there's still one for more. Avatar of Guardian will be popped here, not hitting towards this Esmeralda that is just running away using the sprint here. What a really good catch coming from Esmeralda itself. Actually wasting several movement coming from Bhutan.
Thunder actually has been going on the Masha a lot, and I think it's just a waste of a bit of a waste of resources because the Masha does not mind going down. If they put that effort towards other members like the Clint, like the Barrage, I think it'll be a lot more beneficial. And you can see the setup coming in from Bhutan, preparing to go for a flank for a fight.
Okay, Turtle now is got by Stripe, and look, the time journey is pop up. Perfection trying to run away from the Hercules, even Blasting Duet alone, trying to hit 3 heroes, but the Missile Expert is missed to get Cloud, and the reverse time is saved Cloud from the Stolen Starman.
And I think they need to get back as soon as possible, even though that getting a 3-man, finally 4-man even, but the damage is not enough. What will happen? Julian dives in, taking 1 kill, still seeking for this Barras, but this Barras is still very tanky, and Sauce is there to try to give quick draw the damage to push back this Julian. Even though despite all of the setups that is coming from Bhutan is very good, but the result is not really there yet. I mean, like, this bottling doesn't have enough backup, follow-up.
Exactly, the fight just was so sporadic. Bhutan were not able to combo. You saw the Blazing Duet first, and then the Fatal Links. It's a bit of a reverse order, And I think it's due to Bangladesh just positioning properly. I think Bhutan needs to really think about who they want to target with the bulk of their skills, because we saw the Blazing Duet. It doesn't do that much damage to the tankier members on the side of Bangladesh anyways. So he needs to wait for the Clint to pop up and then go for him, especially in this early stage of the game where he does not have all the core items he needs to be able to do that insane burst late game damage with that Blazing Duet.
So we will see what will happen, but this is 8 minutes going to 9, but in the top lane, Thunderclap jumping in. They want to get this cloud, and they got it for sure. Not only the cloud, but the Tiki is also gone in the exchange of strife. But the exchange is not stopping because actually the Masha is down. But now, look at the damage that is given. Faraz still trying to do something here. Try to pick off one member from the side of Bhutan. Will they be able to do that? The Falling Starmon is also there. Wizard still trying to survive. Still a lot of good. A Mother of Guardian. Mega kill for this Julian. But this win, X-Win actually will be taken down in the hand of Bhutan, I suppose, because one last second still jumping. The chain connect. And here you go. Bharat is done, unstoppable. This Julian is just merciless.
And this is a chance for Bhutan to get the first Lord, because like there's no jungler on Bangladesh. Even the Iesf is getting hard to sustain the damage from the enhanced chain.
You can see last sec on the Julian, he does a lot of damage, provided that the skills land onto Iesf on the Clint. And as we say that dapoy is no longer part of the equation. Masha chasing everyone away from the Lord, but is that too aggressive? He gets pressed down, 1 HP bar left, but the knockout from the Lord sets it up for the side of Bangladesh. They are still waiting for an opportunity as the Masha recovers yet another HP bar, and the Lord is doing so much damage to the members of Bhutan. Half HP on 2 members as the Masha lies waiting on the side lanes. It will be a reset, but what a tough situation for Bhutan to face against Bangladesh.
I don't think they want to do it because this cloud have the Blazing Duet. I mean, like the one moment with Blazing Duet in the Lord Pit is just gonna create so much problem. But yeah, resetting things, going back to the items right now. We are seeing Demon Hunter Sword, Golden Staff. So Cloud is there already. Only one step ahead to go for that Wind of Nature, but I do think they still want to go for the Endless Battle. I think for the true damage
because
to be
you have the Magic Necklace, right? So maybe or Endless Battle or even the Thunder Belt, but now we use Thunderclap trying to aim the Atlas. Even the Conceal is being popped up. What a waste of resource, RC.
Defensive use of Conceal is never ideal, especially for Bhutan that requires a very strong engage to succeed in these team fights. And now you can see the Masha just making all the plays happen. Fuyo Hercules just pushing everybody away, and Bangladesh with the control over the Lord Pit, they can just burst everybody down because it's a good mix of damage. That will be the shutdown picked up by X-Win on that Bharat, and already a one-man advantage, and they will be going straight for that Lord. The combination of the Lunox magic damage and the Clint physical damage is just way too difficult for Bhutan to deal with right now.
Because it's 5% of the enemy's HP is gonna be hurt to stop Lord. And look, the bird is taken down, and the outer middle turret got by Bangladesh.
Oh my god, they got a Lord. They got 2 points here, especially the shutdown coming from one last second. 12 to the 12 minutes here going inside of the land of dawn. The gold lead is on the side of Bangladesh, 4,000 at the moment. They are like climbing up a lot more than before. I mean, like in the first game they are really having this advantage, and right now they try to get it in the second game, but Atlas coming in here, try to know where's the position with the perfect match. But what really happens, there's no Pataling available to be used right there. They are not using it, and even it's been shut down. Again, this is the third player that is being picked off from the side of Bhutan, and Bangladesh is just like pressuring Bhutan to handle all of the things that they are giving.
They're just way too ahead right now. They have they're 6k gold ahead, and now they can just keep pushing because they have the burst damage. All these tanky members from Bhutan, they're not safe from the dangers of the side of Bangladesh, and with that Lord in high, they will be going for the base turret, and they're pushing 2 lanes at once. X-Win will be got kind of low, but he can still survive. He's way too tanky, and the Clint damage will come through. Dapoy way too out of position. That's a double kill for the Clint, and Bangladesh, they're not done yet.
Yep. Trying to relax that second, but triple kill got by Iesf. Even Ryus alone trying to defend his base, and look at the minion is going up and try to aim for the base, and Maniac got by Iesf, even wipe out for Bangladesh.
And they will try to aim for the base. This is the second game for the hand of Bangladesh. Again and again, Bangladesh claiming the